Hello again, this is Mike Graham of Integrated Marketing, bringing you affiliate tips, educating beginners and intermediates into the wonders and mysteries of affiliate marketing. And today I wanted to bring you a piece about commitment. Nobody really cares whether you or I make it in this business, except for a small circle of people who, because they're kind, put up videos about information that's essential to our businesses. Nobody else really cares, we could stop tomorrow. So really it's our commitment to ourselves that counts in all this. And we have to stay committed to ourselves, to our journey, to our processes in order to do it. And this means sort of producing what we say we're going to produce when we say we're going to produce it, if remotely possible, because otherwise we fail on our commitments. Now, at the moment I'm learning Facebook advertising. I have not done well at this subject up until now, but I decided instead of going off straight away and learning a different form of advertising, which is an alternative step, I would give myself a chance with Facebook advertising and sort of rip the whole thing apart as best I could. Find a couple of courses that taught me a different viewpoint from what I was already learning. Watch a lot of free videos which you can find on YouTube on the subject, and just immerse myself in it, and hopefully come out at the end of the process being better able to create what I want for myself out of doing Facebook ads. This is sort of another form of the commitment I want to talk about, because I could go off and learn, say, Google Ads, which is probably a useful next step if I don't succeed, but I thought, well, I come this far, at least give it another chance, but, do it in a way that isn't just about you hoping for the best, putting up an ad that's not going to work, because it's become more and more like that over time, and I haven't really been seeing proper results, even though at one or two junctures they've threatened to look like they were producing results. Because I don't think there's one set course on Facebook ads. There are a few different ways of looking at it, and some very simplistic ways of looking at it. And what I've been taught initially by people who I thought knew everything, it's just not enough. It hasn't taught me. I've gone through the material often enough. So I have to find different tutors who know the stuff slightly differently. However, it's an interesting enough journey. And there is sort of quite a lot of divergence on the various different parts of Facebook ads, and it's not an easy subject, I think, and not everybody gets it right first time. And, nobody ever said one had to get it right first time. However, I should become sort of some kind of a master at it eventually, because I've gone into it in such depth. The reason I do Facebook ads is because I use Facebook a certain amount myself. It's an interesting place sometimes if you are into the sort of things that I'm into. And a lot of people go there. There are plenty of people who use Facebook. And so in the normal course of their activities, they'd see an ad which they might want to engage in, if they're the sort of people that are drawn to the sort of advert that you have. Now, obviously, part of Facebook ads is targeting particular people who have the same interests that you have, so that's why they might be engaged in what you have to say. But continually, this business is about effort, trying a little bit harder, putting in a bit more work, and trying to go the extra mile or two. And that is one's commitment to oneself as a entrepreneur. And, that's a good thing, because there's nobody really standing over your shoulder driving you. If you don't do something that you're supposed to one day, nobody's going to really get in your ear and say, well, why didn't you do that? You don't have a boss, so you have to be your own boss. And it's mastering this sort of sense of commitment that's really quite important. Whether you get it right or not the whole time is another matter. But, actually just making the effort, trying to improve your knowledge, trying to know more, trying to know as much as you can, finding out a bit more every day, and just being committed to yourself as not just an entrepreneur, but as a human being. That's really where it's going to count. Anyway, that's enough for today, because my voice really isn't that good. And I'll see you on the next video. And thank you very much for listening. Give me a subscribe or a like if you feel like it. And I appreciate your attention anytime I get it. Thank you.